Fala galera, trazendo mais um vídeo aqui na nossa série de Skyrim, a nossa guerra civil. E olha só, instalei um mod mais imersivo. E olha essa armadura que eu estou usando. Eu consegui upar até conseguir a armadura de dragão. E bora já deixar de enrolação aí pra continuar essa história. Informando.
Rumor has it, the Jarl's steward, Rayrek, is a faithful Talos worshipper, if not a true son of Skyrim. He still supports the Empire after all. But, if confronted with proof of his belief, you might be able to persuade him to aid our cause. Indirectly, of course. Wouldn't want to sully his reputation, would we? You'll need to be careful with this one. The Jarl's men won't look kindly on you rummaging through the steward's quarters.
Vou conseguir as
I
provas.
can always count on you, can't I?
Beleza, eu tenho que ir aonde? Peraí, deixa eu descer e esperar a missão subir. Agora sim, ele não marca automático. Vamos entrar logo nessa bodega. Ah, não quero falar com você. Essa missão vai ser difícil pra mim, eu tenho que ir no stealth.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for forceful criminal roads.
They seem loyal enough.
Loyal?
You speak to Ignar, son of Orofdir, Jarl of Markarth.
I second that.
It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started.
O Império já perdeu Reach antes? Como?
When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn.
Por que você prendeu a milícia nórdica?
The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for.
Tá.
If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
Vou ter que me infiltrar então.
Gods gave you 2 hands. You use them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching.
Ah, vá se fuder. porta fechada, Serena? É aqui. Este de conta foi transcrito a partir da memória de criação, estudando no Interroll. Tá, mas isso não tem a ver com a minha missão. Ah, muleta de Talos. Vamos lá. Oi? Fiz nada.
Caught a case of rock joint once.
Ô, moço, vamos trocar uma ideia?
I'm Igman's uncle as well as his steward.
Você reconhece isso?
Not here. Come with me. Stay close, and the guards will leave you alone.
Vamos lá, tiozinho.
The Thalmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
Ah, cala a boca.
I suppose you're here to extort something from me. Is that it? Well, what is it you want?
Se você acredita em Talos, por que não se junta à nossa causa?
So, you're one of Ulfric's spies. I can't deny the man is right about a few things, but I've seen firsthand what Ulfric is capable of, given the chance. Suffice it to say, he is no friend to Markarth, and no friend of mine. My first and only loyalties are to my nephew, and to this city.
E se alguém divulgasse o
Thalmor
assunto?
would need to make an example of me. I'd be thrown into prison, but our family's honor would be stained for generations. I'm the Jarl's uncle. He, his father, and I swore oaths to the Empire to abandon Talos as conditions of our return to the city.
Talvez possamos chegar a um tipo de acordo.
And what if I told you about a large shipment of silver and weapons?
Prossiga.
Oh no, I won't tell you anything more until we have an agreement.
E se tiver algo pra mim agora mesmo?
Well, I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I? Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septims will suffice.
De quanto estamos
Enough to
falando?
make a significant difference in the war.
Tudo bem, onde posso
They're
encontrar o
taking it
carregamento?
by wagon to Solitude. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment's quite heavy and guarded by many men. Now, let's pretend we never had this discussion. I
Beleza,
have letters to read.
vamos nessa, Serena. Oxi.
So you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Eu nem lanço magia, cala a boca. Onde é que tá a merda da carga? Pera aí, mais fácil assim. Ah, tem que...
Damn faithless Imperials.
Cala a boca. Aí, meu tio.
The Empire would have us become their slaves, as they have become slaves to the Thalmor.
Hirk disse que tem um carregamento de moedas viajando para a solitude.
Good job. I knew you'd come back with something for me. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them, and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
Fechou então. Tchau.
Bonebreaker.
Vamos nessa. É aqui pra baixo. Tá, creio que eu tenho que ir por aqui. Como é que eu pego o caminho mais difícil pra fazer as coisas? O caminho é por onde? Só eu seguir direto por aqui. Pera aí, é por aqui mesmo, né? É. Meu, que esse quartel não seja de imperiais. Vou passar encostado aqui no canto só pra não chamar a atenção deles. Ah, não são imperiais não.
Who's there?
Ah, se lascar. Pessoal, eu já volto assim que eu me livrar desse... Pronto, já despachei os safados. Deixa eu trocar de equipamento pra deixar as coisas mais interessantes.
It wasn't long before I found myself under Ulfric's banner.
Tá.
We'll show those faithful... Hey there! I was wondering if I'd run into you out here. The Reach is a beautiful but dangerous place, eh? One false step and you'll fall to your death. That is, if those Forsworn don't get you first. Have you seen those Briarheart men? That's some evil magic right there. What brings you? You have the look of purpose in your eyes.
Tem uma carroça inimiga cheia de ouro e armas. Nós temos que capturá-la.
Really? So that's what's in there. Coins and weapons. How do you know that?
Eu chantageei Rick pela informação.
Crafty. I'm sure having a steward in the pocket will come in handy. Lucky for us that the wagon recently had a little accident. They're stranded now, just up the road. We're outnumbered. But I have a plan. You got here just in time.
Qual é o plano?
First, we're going to take out their sentry. Then we'll situate ourselves overlooking the camp. Next, you'll infiltrate their position and get their attention, while we hit them with a barrage of arrows. With a bit of luck, we'll catch them completely off guard and even the odds a little.
Não vou arriscar vocês. Eu tenho um plano melhor. Espere aqui.
But we'll come running if it sounds like things have gotten out of hand.
Fight or die well.
Bem, eu vou lutar porque eu não tenho um pingo de intenção de morrer. Ah não, vou ficar com hálito de fogo mesmo. Cereais. Oiê.
Where'd you come from?
Tchau.
No.
Cadê os outros imperiais? Ah, você tá em cima. Vem cá, fininha. Bem, não sobrou muita gente agora pra trocar ideia. Ah, essa aqui dá pra vender. Não quero. Dá pra fazer outra. Pra ganhar uma grana com isso. Deixa eu lá trocar uma ideia com ele. Olaf. Vem cá.
We make quite a team, eh?
Ah, eu fiz tudo
I'll stay
sozinho.
here and guard the shipment. You get back to camp with news. Have them send some men with a new wagon. This one isn't going anywhere.
Tá, eu só vou saquear o lugar aqui rapidinho. Que eu vi umas coisas que me interessam aqui. Flecha de aço. Flecha de aço é uma coisa que eu uso. Sim, porque eu não vou ficar perdendo tempo fazendo outras coisas. Então eu pego flechas de aço. Ah, vou ficar dando esse rolê todo não, na moral. Sim, eu tô instalando umas par de mods no meu Skyrim. Aê, Silver! Eu poderia dar fast travel, mas eu vou a cavalo. Eu vou assinar essa parte pra vocês, que é um saco. Pronto. Vamos falar com o tiozinho aqui. Aí, meu jovem.
Well done. I'll send men with a wagon to collect our prize. We'll put the weapons to use here, and I'll send the coin back to Vindel.
Relatando.
You're going to Fort Sungar. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this?
Esse forte é nosso.
You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos guide you.
Só que eu vou deixar pra invadir esse forte no próximo vídeo. Então, é isso galera. Valeu, falou e até a próxima. Fui!